Namco.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time. And we have here our first and maybe only Dreamcast game. This is Soulcalibur. Now, the Dreamcast, for you youngins that don't know, was the last Sega console. Back in the glory days of late 80s, early 90s, Nintendo and Sega were the two ruling forces in the console world. Between the NES and the Master System, and then the SNES and the Genesis. Then we had, like, the N64 and the Saturn. And Sega's basically losing every step of the way more and more as time went on. So they had their last big hurrah with the Dreamcast, which was released in Japan in 1998. So, Soulcalibur was originally an arcade game. We're not playing the arcade version, obviously. So the Dreamcast version came out in 1999 and was a launch title in the US for the Dreamcast.
Soulcalibur.
Yes. It's actually the second game in the Soulcalibur series, which is very curious. But the first game was called Soul Edge, released in the arcades in 95. So that's sort of an interesting thing, where the game with just the title of the series is not the first game in the series. But, yeah, so, way back in the day at Blockbuster, actually, they used to rent consoles out, which was very unique and very exciting. I rented two consoles from them. One was the GameCube, in which I had, I think it was Luigi's Mansion and Rogue Squadron, like one of the Rogue Squadrons. I don't remember what. Those were the two games I got when I rented GameCube. I didn't play Luigi's Mansion almost at all, but I spent like the entire weekend just playing Rogue Squadron, which was awesome. So that was cool. And then at some point I rented a Dreamcast. I don't remember if I rented more than one Dreamcast game to go with it. But the only game that I played on the Dreamcast was Sonic Adventure. And man, I thought Sonic Adventure was such a fucking awesome, like, cool fucking game. I played it just non-stop that whole weekend we had the Dreamcast, and it was just so... I thought it was so much better than Super Mario 64. Like, I have really fond memories of that game. I'm sure if I played it now, I'd think it was dog shit, but back in the day, I mean, maybe it was just like, this is a console that I've never played before, and this is a new game, it's just like, oh, this is so cool. But either way. either way. As for Soulcalibur, which we'll get to, I have played a game in this franchise. I want to say it was Soulcalibur 2. I believe it was Soulcalibur 2, but 2002 that came out.
Namco.
Maybe. Well, maybe it was Soulcalibur 3. It doesn't look right either. This is gonna bug me now if I can't, like, figure out which one it was. I always thought it was 2. Oh, I remember this stage. It was definitely 2. Alright, yeah, it was definitely 2. So yeah, Soulcalibur 2 I played quite a bit. Like, I remember spending a very good chunk of time playing Soulcalibur 2. Just by myself through, like, the single-player mode. And it really appealed to me at the time because there was a character with a bow staff, much like Donatello. And you don't see bow staffs too often in video games. So I was like, you know, and during my time in Taekwondo, I loved the bow staff. I mean, I spent many an hour just twirling around a bow staff and stuff. So it was so cool. They had a character with a bow staff. So that was the only character I ever played as. And I got pretty decent with him, but I'm not really a fighting game person. So eventually you get to a point where it's just like the AI just whoops your fucking ass. No matter how good I thought I was. But yeah, I spent a lot of time with Soulcalibur 2. And so sort of an interesting game. I don't know how innovative it is in the grand scheme of the fighting world. And I've never played the original, but I guess let's just dive in and take a look. So yeah, let's just do arcade. And there he is, Killick. That's the guy. You can see he's got his staff. I should have looked at the other characters, but here we go.
Battle 1, fight!
Oh shit. He's got like the same moves as the second game. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh, I did that move all the time. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. I'm glad it still works in the original.
You win!
Yeah, wow. I mean, that's very all similar to the sequel. And... okay. Oh, nice. Okay. They start you off real easy here, which is good.
You win!
It's a pretty great looking game, I must say. That's right, eat shit. Oh god, now I'm eating shit. How did I... okay, we'll take it. Yeah, pretty great looking game compared to like Virtua Fighter or something like that. It looks pretty clean even to this day.
Battle 2, fight!
Yeah, it's a real shame the Dreamcast didn't do well.
You win!
Like, technologically, clearly it had something going for it. I think a big problem was the fucking controller was weird as hell. No one was into that. Although the N64 controller was weird too, but Nintendo can get away with shit. Oh, yeah! That was a good one. Hold on, I gotta... Stop it! Yeah! There we go. So good.
This victory strengthens the soul of King. You win!
I'm kind of surprised this is on the list. And, like, Sonic Adventure isn't.
This victory strengthens the soul of...
But maybe, yeah, maybe Sonic Adventure really wasn't that great, and I'm just misremembering. I mean, this is perfectly playable.
Versus Shanfa.
But I don't know what this has that the second one doesn't. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to stop spamming that move. Alright. Oh! Get back! Get back, wench! Boom!
This victory strengthens the soul of King.
It's sort of funny because this, oftentimes with these, with like Mortal Kombat or something, you know, you look at like the original, and that's why they put it on the list. But this isn't the original game in the series. Oh yeah, get fucked. But the original Street Fighter wasn't on the list either. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like I said, I remember spending a lot of time with Soulcalibur 2, even though I wasn't that big into fighting games. So I know that that's a pretty solid game as well. And I find it funny that just like this character is pretty much identical in this version. I think even the stages are kind of similar.
This victory strengthens the soul of King. You win! Battle 2, fight!
Oh, there was one other Dreamcast game I played. I think I played it at like a Best Buy on a demo unit or something like that. Power Stone, I think is the name of it. And again, like I thought that game was like so fucking cool. And like I wanted to own it. It was like I like everything I played of the Dreamcast I thought was cool. But I didn't remember seeing many like turn-based RPGs for it. And that was a big selling point in our house. So we already had the N64, the PlayStation. There wasn't enough compelling reason to get a Dreamcast. So I was really glad I rented it, but ultimately that just kind of made me feel worse for not owning it. Whoa! She broke out of it? What? See, this is where the AI starts getting just fucking disastrous. No!
Was seriously wounded, but the soul still burns. You lose. Battle 2, fight!
Yeah, dodge that, bitch. Oh, stop spamming, Mangg. Yeah.
This victory strengthens the soul of Calibur.
I mean, for me, this is probably like the best fighting game we've played so far.
Final battle, fight!
Okay. Nice, nice. Keep beating her ass. Yeah. I'm just beating this woman with a stick. Now it's gonna get really rough.
Battle 1, fight!
Dodged it. There we go. Boom. And you follow up with a couple of those little jabs. Boom.
This victory strengthens the soul of Calibur. You win!
I imagine this is my most played character in a fighting game, is this guy. And I probably wouldn't have even remembered his name. Oh! Oh! Yeah!
Strengthened the soul of Calibur.
Bow staff beats giant eye sword. Inferno. The final boss. It's terrifying. Yeah! Eat shit, Inferno. No! What? Get out of here with your cheap bullshit.
This victory strengthened the soul of Calibur. You win!
Alright. It's good. It's very good.
Battle 2, fight!
Like the grapple move, either they let it happen right away or it's never fucking happening. Oh! That's amazing.
You win!
Wow, I can't believe I beat arcade mode. Wow. I feel like the second one really expanded the single player mode though, because I remember, I don't, so long ago now. You're talking like 20 years ago. But I seem to remember, like, I don't, like, almost like a board game kind of thing. That was way more, like, lengthy and expansive to actually play all the way through. Let me just check. Soulcalibur 2. Survival? Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, the second one had all sorts of different game modes. Mission mode. No. Weapon master mode? Yeah, well, there was something like that. And you gain, like, XP and stuff like that. And, it eventually just got insanely difficult. But I spent a lot of time with that. Pretty much all with Kilik. But after Soulcalibur 2, I never even, like, looked at the series again. I didn't play 3 or 4. Or 5? Is there a 5? There was a 5, and there was a 6, yeah. I've never looked at this series since then. Because I really generally don't pick up fighting games. It's amazing I picked up 2 at all. But, yeah, I spent a lot of time with it. So, I mean, yeah, I guess fuck it. I'll say Soulcalibur, one of the best games of all time. Because, I mean, I had fun. I had fun playing through it for the last 20 minutes, so that's good enough. And, just the fact that it's, like, the most enjoyable fighting game that we've played up to this point. I like that it's still 3 letters. Like, come on, guys. Come on, guys.
A new soul arrives.
Oh, Hwang Sung Kyung. Alright, just for the sake of showing you. So you got Mitsurugi, Sophicia, Ivy, Voldo, of course, Zhanghua, Maxi, Nightmare, Taki, Astaroth, and Wang. If you want to just see what Wang is like, he's got a sword. Way less cool than a bow staff.
Battle 1, fight.
It's pretty good, though.
Knockout. This victory strengthened the soul of Fan Song Yong.
Alright, I probably should stay. I mean, we're going to be here all day if I just keep playing Soulcalibur. But yeah, it really holds up pretty well as just like a fairly basic fighting game. Oh, nice. I mean, I would pick this fucking any day of the week over Mortal Kombat 1 or 2 or Street Fighter 2, Virtua Fighter, Tekken, you know. I don't know. Maybe it is just nostalgia, because this is very similar to the second game. So maybe it is just nostalgia, but I don't know. Fuck it. It's fun. So there you have it. Soulcalibur, one of the best games of all time. It's the only Soulcalibur... Wait, let me... No, maybe it's not. No, I think it is. I think it is the only... Well, I can't really... Hold on. There's a cat in my way. Nope, Soulcalibur 2 is also on the list in 2002. Well, that's good. We'll get to play some more Soulcalibur, and with the one that I'm much more familiar with. So that's interesting. Yeah, 1 and 2 are both on the list. They seem pretty similar from what I remember as far as the actual gameplay is, but I think the second one probably is better just for adding a lot more stuff. But I'm sure there's going to be like actual fighting differences that I am not remembering or was never good enough to know about. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to looking at Soulcalibur 2 again. It's been a long time for that. But all right. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg Plays the Best Games of All Time with Soulcalibur. I'll see you fine folks next time.